I think we're on, Kirst.
Oh, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Well, I'm as fit as a fiddle.
Are you?
Yeah.
A fiddle's fit?
Well, that's the question that I had. One of the questions I have
One
for
of the
you.
many questions.
You're listening to the moronic musings of Kirsty, Hudson, and Rebecca Elliott, two women willing to laugh at each other's jokes so that you don't have to.
We should probably kick off every week with How is Kirsty?
How
It's the How is Kirsty corner.
She's okay.
Yeah? It's weird that you're talking about yourself in the third person. How are you?
Yeah, she's okay. I'm going in the right direction.
Yeah?
Yes. Do you know, it's my second favourite weather condition outside today.
What, windy?
Yeah.
What's your first favourite? Snow.
Without a doubt.
Okay. You keep looking out the window behind me. I keep thinking there's someone about to walk in.
I'm just looking at the wind.
Just looking around.
Yeah.
So how is Kirsty? Well, I mean, I haven't seen you for 9 days. I've been in Wales.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just said, how are you? How's your week been? And you said, I don't know. I think I had an argument with Darren.
I think it
But
did.
you said it in such a bright way that I think you had a good week. You also then you took off your jumper that you were wearing. You went, look at that, it says something on the back. You've been entranced by that ever since.
Well, it's beautiful.
Every day is a world of wonder to you,
Oh,
isn't it?
Didn't you have a world of wonder or curious corner?
Yeah, I've forgotten them.
You had some
Crevice of curiosity.
crevice.
It
Of
was.
curious.
You had woman of wonder.
I had woman.
Wow. We also had wom. What's on my mind?
Oh, we need to bring those back.
We do.
They are beautiful.
One of the other things I was thinking about in the many, many months that you were terribly poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did watch a lot of TVs. We touched on that last week. But one of the best things that came out of that is obviously we watched a lot of adverts because that's what happens when you watch TV. And we've decided that at the end of every advert, it should end, Danone. And it works.
It
So,
should.
ladies and gentlemen,
Danone.
just end every advert with that. Just give it a go. Give it a go. I think you'll enjoy it. Just a little tip to the top.
You had to prompt me to say
Yeah, I
Danone.
was looking at you going, go on.
So, yeah. Do you know what my favourite advert is at the moment?
What's that?
You know the one where they go in and she asks for like different colours of paint?
Oh, yes. Yes, that is quite amusing.
I really love that woman.
Yeah. Yeah, does she do that? Okay.
Well, yeah.
So,
Oh,
I tell you what, coming back on last week, let's pick up where we were, which is going to be amusing because you won't remember it.
we'll see.
But,
See what happens.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Firstly, I listened to it back. Obviously, I have to edit it. I have to listen to it back. It's not because I'm a massive narcissist. I am a massive narcissist. And I picked you up on the fact that you got my middle name wrong. You called me Rebecca Ann Elliott. And I went, it's not Ann. What I should have said as well was, it's not Elliott anymore.
Oh, it's Pierce.
Because my name is now Rebecca Pierce.
Yes.
So I felt bad that I didn't. So I felt like I should shoehorn that in.
Yeah.
Also, we've had a lot of listeners. At least 3. I am sitting weirdly.
Yeah.
At least 3. No, a lot of listeners who've said really amazing, beautiful comments.
Oh.
So I thought I'd do a little shout out.
Go on.
Well, of note, Susanna, Zoe, Roslyn, Solly, which is my favourite name now. Solly. Not Sally. I may have written it down wrong.
Who is the man? Wasn't
Michelle.
No.
I hadn't finished. Lots of them saying, thank you for talking about mental health.
Ah.
No, we've had, honestly, beautiful messages.
That's nice.
We also had several others and I've lost them. I couldn't find them just now, so sorry if I didn't name you. Also, one of our best listeners, I only know by the name ZKQDRDZM, which isn't very catchy, but she is beautiful and says lots of nice things. She said, thank you for talking about mental health. Love this, thank you. And Kirsty, you're not alone. It's a brutal and humiliating illness and it affects so many of us. Also, congrats on the second husband. That's to me. Feels like something good is in the world again to look forward to.
Oh.
I know, so that's one of the many countless ones of messages that we've had.
Can I say that makes me want to cry. That's really emotional.
I thought it would make you cry, that's why I read it out. Oh, and Linda, I believe it's Auntie Linda.
Auntie Linda.
Yeah, Auntie Linda said, the enigma that is Kirsty has always been unique, always will be, and we all love her just as she is. Darren, you always have been Kirsty's superhero and always will. Just don't wear your underpants over your trousers. It's not a good look.
Nice.
I think it would be a good look for Darren, though, and I'd like you to suggest that.
I'm going to.
Go on, you talk now.
Okay. That's all you were going to say. I mean, again,
I've
so
got lots of things to say.
how I do. I mean, I've got fit as a fiddle.
Yeah, you said that.
I've
Is that one of your notes? You just wrote down fit as a fiddle.
I have got other notes somewhere. Do I? That is the question. But yeah, I mean, I'm going in.
Oh, Mark!
Whoa.
I didn't mention Mark.
Oh,
Mark had a tough week, but his son Jamie had good test results.
Oh,
and
fantastic.
he said many nice things, but he also said he's proud to be our lonely fan.
Oh.
Because we made a joke about OnlyFan.
Only.
And he's our
lonely.
Yeah, you see what we did there.
Because
You see what we did there?
OnlyFans is a Rudy one,
Yeah,
isn't it? Do you know what I have noticed?
What's
that
that?
lots of people are letting their hair go grey.
Lots of women, are you specifically talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah, well, as an ardent feminist, I would march on the street for their right to do that. But also, I don't understand why.
No.
But it can look really, really good. But
There's
it
a
wouldn't
squirrel.
want me. There's a squirrel. Stop looking out the window. Classic. Squirrel! Well, she's off. She's chasing the squirrel around again.
No, I'm beg to differ, right?
What do you beg to differ?
I want every woman to dye their hair.
Why?
Oh, I don't
Why does it upset you? What is it about it, Kirsty, that threatens your identity as a woman?
It ages women unnecessarily.
I don't think so.
Some women, some women can look really cool with it if their hair is in a cool style, right?
Right.
Like if they have like a shoehorn or, a Mohican or something like that, right?
Shoehorn? What?
Like that's when the hair goes, like that. Whoop,
Like a quiff?
not really. Like
A shoehorn?
I don't know if it's called a shoehorn. It's like that.
I'm happy with grey hair. I'll tell you what I'm not happy with, and that's a very short fringe. A fringe that's just sort of about a centimetre long.
Like the woman who was put in the divan, the young girl who was put in the divan.
What?
She was put in the divan. Do you remember? Her mum said she'd gone missing, but they hid her in a divan.
Did they?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Chair?
Karen Matthews.
Isn't divan a chair?
A divan? No, divan's a bed.
Oh, they hid her in a bed?
Yeah.
Okay. This is news to me.
I'm going to Google that now.
Oh, please don't Google it now. No,
I'm going to.
Every conversation with any person now always has a pause. We think, I'm just going to Google that. Don't Google it. Just talk about it. It's fine.
Karen Matthews, right? Remember, she kidnapped of Shannon Matthews. It happened in 2008.
Yeah, it does ring a vague bell. I don't remember the fringe or the divan. I think that's the point.
Well, they hid her.
Those are the two things that you've picked up on the most.
Oh, that was her fringe, you see. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not as short as I thought
It's
it
not
was.
short as you said. So actually, the whole thing was quite irrelevant.
Quite
But I
pointless.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think so. I think our listeners will too. That diversion. I'm quite sweaty today.
Lovely. My son got his GCSE results today.
Yeah, easy for you to say.
Yeah. And he did all right. But I'll tell you what annoys me there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're just going to do a list of annoyances here.
Yeah.
And that's when parents post the results on Facebook and the such like. Because obviously there's a lot of people who don't get good results. And or people who've got, their kids have got learning difficulties, etc. and haven't been able to take the exams, let alone get good results. And for them, a good result may have been a load of twos and ones or whatever. And it makes me sick. It doesn't make me sick. I'm trying. Yeah. But anyway. He did all right.
I had to take mine 3 times.
Very proud. You'd take yours 3 times?
Yeah.
What, just the maths?
No,
all
I
of them?
I think so. They did a thing called CPVE at the time.
What's that?
Don't know. But it's when I stayed in school, with all the clever people doing their A-levels, and I just kept
That's really sad.
no.
But you're going to be all right.
Yeah, it just took me a long time. I'm a late bloomer.
Yes, you are.
Is what I am.
You grabbed your tit when you said that. That worried me.
What's weird, isn't it? Is we say late bloomer, and yet we call a loaf of bread sometimes a bloomer.
It blows my mind, Kirst, the things you come in here with. Blows my mind.
You're listening to Don't Laugh But, 2 women talking with enthusiasm about what they reckon, as if it in some way matters.
Been to Wales? Did I say I've been to Wales?
You did tell me you've been to Wales. I don't know if you told the
The
listener that you'd been to Wales.
been to Wales. It was very good.
What was your
My
favourite?
throat hurts quite a lot from trying to pronounce the place names. Exactly. It's a lot of that. Yeah.
Obviously.
Also, I can't do the Welsh accent, and that annoyed me. But I can do what... I started chatting to a Welsh woman. She was brilliant. She worked in a bar, and she came out and had a chat. And the only thing... I'm going to cock it up now. She said, I only came out to for a fag. Is that quite good?
That was really
That's
good.
the only thing I can say. I only came out to for a fag. I'm quite proud of that.
I think you should be. I am really impressed.
Thanks.
I can say bunty bear.
Yeah, well done. What does that mean?
I think it means deer. Like bunty deer.
Yeah.
Bunty bear.
Okay.
Susie, who lived with my Auntie Hilda in Wales, she lived in the bottom part of the house and Auntie Hilda lived in the top of the house. They never married.
Sorry, what?
It was all the men were dead in the war, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit...
I think that's why Auntie Hilda didn't marry.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't quote me.
I would never and have never quoted you, and that is a fact.
Okay.
What I realised in Wales, one of the tiny things I realised, is that I think this might be a male-female divide thing. I don't like to draw differences between the sexes.
No.
But there are some.
Well, of course.
We're driving along an A road, Kirsty, quite a fast road, right? There's two sheep wending their way down the road, right?
What,
an A-road.
On the road?
Yes, right, on the side of the road, but on the road. I think that is of note. But at the same time, I went, Theo, look, there's two sheep on the road. He went, yeah, but look at the size of that radio mast. And he wouldn't talk about the sheep. He didn't look at the sheep. He wanted me to look at a very tall radio mast in the distance. And men have a thing about tall radio masts that I for the life of me, I can't work out. I mean, I know they're big. It's a size thing, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. But you know what? Like, there's people that climb up them.
Yeah, they're fine, and it's fine. But two sheep wending their way down an A road surely trumps a tall radio mast any day of the week.
Like
Kirsty.
the A14.
Yeah, a bit like the A14, but in Wales.
But was it like
So
that?
sheep.
But was it like that?
I don't know roads.
Can you hear a noise in it? Is that the road?
It's the wind, mate.
That is the wind.
Yeah, that's the wind. It's your second favourite.
Weather condition.
Snows at the top. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that is absolutely fascinating that
Isn't
you had them.
We were going to have a little Theoism corner.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's the only way he'll listen is if I tell him he's mentioned. He's a massive egomaniac, obviously.
Yeah. Well, he has got a large head, physically.
It's got something which you tell him every time you see him.
Well, it is.
Hey, Theo, your head's enormous. It
is big.
He lost his phone.
Oh.
He couldn't remember the word for phone, in the moment.
Yeah.
And he went, where's my pingy box man? Pingy box man.
Pingy.
Pingy box man, that's his word for phone. And where's my pingy box man?
You know.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's my little Theo
Do you remember
corner.
CB radios?
CB... Yes, I do, yes. Yeah.
My sister's name was Saran Salad, but I can't remember. I think it was Saran Salad. But I can't remember Breaker... Oh, I wish we did now, Breaker 1. Do you remember that?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, you are quite a bit older than me. So your technology is a little bit outdated.
How much older am I than you?
40, 45 years. 40, 45. Something like that.
40, 45. 45. H. Didn't we have a debacle about that as well?
Oh, I thought you were about H from Steps, who was on Celebrity MasterChef. And I've never seen Celebrity MasterChef, but I happened to see it last night. And H said he couldn't cook, hasn't cooked ever before, and then he just cooked the most amazing gourmet meals. He's a liar, is what he is.
What did he cook? Oh, it was really dull.
Oh, who cares? Really, who cares?
I actually do now. So you did that. Well done.
What? Watched Celebrity MasterChef?
What did I watch last night? Oh, probably Coronation Street, because I'm really behind, obviously, because I was in America, wasn't I?
Oh, yes, you were.
3 whole weeks, which was really nice.
I was in Wales, so whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but were you in America?
Can't do it. Schmerica.
I had tattoos done.
Schmerica? America, Schmerica.
America,
It's difficult, isn't it?
America. No, there's no good one there. Obviously, they had the debates last night. For the presidential
I didn't see that.
election. I think I want to apply for my American citizenship.
Are you? You came in very close to saying that.
Because,
Are you?
Yeah, I want to vote.
You want to vote, yeah.
It really annoys me at the moment, particularly the debates that are going on right now.
Can you get American citizenship just by being married to one?
I think so. There's still a squirrel.
You still looking at the squirrel?
Yeah. No, no, but I'm not really sure that I like a squirrel, because I think really they actually are just a rat in a better outfit.
Yeah, a rat with good press. But I like rats. And I think squirrels are adorable.
Do you really like rats?
I don't understand what's wrong with you.
Do you really
I showed you the video of the spiders in my house, though, didn't I?
Actually, Oh, excuse me.
that was a car horn, because any listeners were concerned there about our windy issues. Oh, I was just on the toilet before you came in here.
Sitting on the toilet.
On the toilet.
Yeah.
And there was a high-pitched sort of squeak. And I thought, oh my God, have I reached... I only went in for a wee, you understand? Have I reached the age where, wind is slipping out, Kirsty, without a by or leave, without me being aware of it happening or forcing the issue? Then I realised it was the cat meowing.
Oh, thank God for
just
that.
going...
I like that you said.
It was a squeaky fart.
Your fart was saying bye or leave. Like,
yes.
See ya. Yeah. Yeah.
That's my lovely toilet. I might cut that out. Nobody wants to think of me sitting on the toilet.
Oh, I do.
You sent me a message this week.
Because I said...
I do. You rubbed your thighs when you said it as well.
Yeah.
You've got a bee sting, though. You keep trying to show me. It's very high up, Kirst, on the thigh, the inner thigh.
It is.
No, you're touching it now and it looks weird.
It really stings.
I don't like it.
And I know that is the whole... Because it has it in the name, sting. But it really stings.
That bee would have died to make you feel like that.
It could have been a wasp.
Think about the bee. Oh, wasps don't die. They just...
Yeah, but why do bees sting? Why do they die, I wonder, after they've...
Because basically their whole butt falls off.
I didn't see that in Bee Movie.
I didn't. It's true. That would have been a tragic ending.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Yeah, you sent me... You told me off this week.
Oh, yeah.
For... texting. I texted you and I used the word fab. I think I said we're having a fab time.
Absolutely.
And you said, Mike, I've got it written down here. My concern is with you using fab willy-nilly. It's potentially a slippery slope to you calling me hun.
Yes.
You were quite angry about the word
absolutely. Fab. And because I really hate hun. Hey, hun.
Yeah, but it's not...
Hey, hun.
It's not the same thing.
Fab.
You don't like hubby either. Actually, makes you vomit. Shrimp.
I really don't. Did you say shrimp?
Yes, don't worry.
Oh, I really don't. You're just coming up with all kinds of random things today, aren't you? You have 1 week in Wales.
I'm a little bit giddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because you're podcasting with me?
It's good podcasting with you again, mate.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I think that fab and other shortened versions I don't like either.
Okay.
Cat. I can't think.
You can't think of anything, can you? I had an overheard corner. Do you remember our
Yes,
overheard corners?
I did. I loved them.
Yeah. In fact, do you remember the very first overheard corner, which is still my favourite, I think?
What was it?
I was at Toby was at playing football, a football match, and a woman walked past me, talking to another woman, and all I caught was, well, then she developed an allergy to latex, and that was the end of that.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah, that was the first one. Yes. Anyway, but we were in Norfolk. This is before Wales, because Norfolk isn't in Wales. I mean, my geography is sketchy.
Yeah.
I believe.
What part of Norfolk were you in?
I don't know.
North?
Yeah, near Cromer.
Yeah, that's...
Cromer's beautiful. It was good enough for the seals. It's good enough for me.
Oh, I love the seals. I like the seals.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, I was in a pub. And it was a bit of a blast from the past as well, the overheard. There was a guy, very sort of plummy gentleman, probably with a sort of pastel-coloured jumper tied over his shoulders, that kind of man.
Oh, yeah.
You know the sort.
Chinos.
Yeah. And he was with some other people. Yeah. The chino rainbow that you see in Waitrose. Salmon chinos. What's this about? Anyway, he was talking to some friends in the pub, as you do, as one does in a pub. And they were telling him something clearly quite shocking. And first he said sheesh. Now, I've not heard sheesh since I would say 1989.
Unless it is before kebab.
This is before kebab. Sheesh kebab. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say now if I get shocked by something. Sheesh kebab, that's good. So he said sheesh. And then he said, and it was all in seriousness, he was being told something quite shocking and bad.
Yes.
He said, fudging hellfire.
Oh, he did.
He did. Sheesh, fudging hellfire. So yeah, that was my little...
That is amazing.
I enjoyed that.
I love that.
I enjoyed that, man. I was about to say that.
I think what it's not really an overheard, but I was eating something the other day, and my little sister, who's not that little because she's older.
I was going to say, hang on a minute, don't be mean.
No, my younger sister.
Yes, I know.
Said, "Do you think I'll like that when I grow up?" Or something like that. When I get older. No. Do you think I'll like that when I get older? Like, you're going to mature into
What, she said that to you this week?
Yeah, I think I was eating Marmite or something like that.
Your sister, who is what, 30?
She's nearly 30.
Ish?
No.
She said, do you think I'll grow into that when I'm older?
Yeah.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Don't like it now.
Did you slap her? As the older sister, it is your prerogative.
Sorry?
You're looking at that bloody squirrel again. The whole time you're looking out the window. It's not going to come in here. It's not threatening you, right? It's not going to bring its little rat babies to you.
Oh, I really don't like them.
I was talking about the spiders in my house, wasn't I?
Oh, you had lots of them.
So you know
they were
massive house spiders.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the size of a baby's hand. I don't know how I'm going with that. And there were 4 on the wall, and Theo came up to bed, videoed them. And they look like Halloween decorations, don't they?
They do.
I know I'm scared of them. I'm not exaggerating.
No, they were massive.
Huge. There was 4 of them gathered together on the wall. Mm-hmm. And he took a video, came upstairs, went to sleep. Of course, in the morning they're gone.
And now you don't know where they are.
Well, our Charlie, our Kelly, managed to capture 3 of them.
Oh, thank goodness.
And set them loose.
Right.
Yeah, gave them to the local zoo.
But there's one left. In your house.
I know, Kirsty, I know. And then your Darren looked up because I'm like, how long do they live? Hoping it was going to be like 2 weeks or something.
7 years, isn't it?
It can be up to 7 years, Kirst.
I mean, that is amazing.
Who needs 8 legs anyway?
Well, it would be handy. Like,
no, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I've told you, spiders are little cracks in the world where the evil gets in. Nothing will convince me otherwise.
I just can't believe it that there was that many in your house.
Congregating.
I reckon they'd built a nest.
Oh, shut up. Don't say that.
Do you remember a little spider nest?
No, they just popped in for the evening. All right, now they've gone.
They've gone. Just pop it over there for a minute.
And they only meet up to mate. So essentially, they were having a big spider orgy.
On your door? Was that actually on your door?
It was just above the door. So
like
just waiting to land on your head.
What's the bit around the door called?
Door frame.
I have got memory loss. I don't know if I've mentioned that. Yeah.
People are listening to this.
Yeah, well.
A person is listening to this.
Yes, God love them.
Anyway, finally, my Beck's crevice of
curiosity.
Yeah, which I'm now changing to Beck's crevice of creature curiosity because I do like an animal story, Kirsty.
Oh, that's my phone.
You've got to turn the phone off when you podcast.
Hang on, that's my sister. That was my little sister.
Oh, yeah. Asking if she's going to grow into things in several years' time. An obese hedgehog weighing in at nearly 3 times the average weight of a wild hedgehog had to go on a diet because he could no longer roll into a ball. He's called Jabba. Yeah. But you've got to look this up, ladies and gentlemen, because it's just this cute, very, very fat hedgehog. And that was it. It tickled me. They did first name him Hogzilla and then Mr. Piggywinkle, which was a little bit cruel, I thought.
I like Hogzilla. I can just imagine what.
And my second one is, this was the headline.
So sorry, that's incredibly rude of me. I coughed.
It's all right, I'll cut it out, mate.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to keep it in?
Yes.
Because of your amazing apology. I'll keep it in. Everyone wants to hear you hacking up.
Yeah.
Right. Tortoise caused train delays after slowly climbing onto the tracks between Ascot and Bagshot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ascot.
He was called Solomon.
Uh-huh.
Big tortoise, right? The train announcement in the train told the commuters they had to stop because of a trespasser of an unusual nature. And it was unclear whether he was trying to commit suicide or just going for a stroll or got a bit lost.
But I think the bigger picture, or the bigger question, I should say, in this is, there was a turtle.
Tortoise.
A tortoise. Is there a difference?
Yes. Turtles, like they swim, they live in rivers and sea. The sea, darling, you know. Did you want to be like David Attenborough when you're growing up? Sorry, David Bellamy.
Yes. In the... Yeah. I think because I had an
impression. You didn't didn't even say through the undergrowth. That's what everyone does for David Bellamy.
Do they?
The undergrowth. Something like that.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you this, a fact. I'm sure turtles don't live in the sea.
They do.
Okay.
I think this is the worst podcast we've ever done.
No. I think it's factual.
Hit you loads.
It's confirmation. Well, that's a beautiful thing. I mean, have I talked about Fit as a Fiddle? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Do
Well,
you have anything to say about Fit as a Fiddle?
It's a weird saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because fiddles, like you play a fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them running around at the gym. Do you?
No. You played me like a cheap fiddle. That's a saying, isn't it?
I don't think you say cheap fiddle. I think you just play me like a fiddle.
No.
Cheap
That sounds
fiddle.
rude. You fiddled me like a cheap play.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, should we wrap it
I
up?
think we
Because I
should.
think everyone's learnt a lot,
Oh.
including not to listen next week.
I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that's beautiful. But don't you have something to say?
Wrap up warm.
Oh, well done.
And then we're going to end it on a Danone.
Danone.
We love you people, and please come back. It'll be better. Things are going to get better.
We hope. That's all we can do. That's all we can do.
Take care. Wrap up warm.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Come back next week when Rebecca and Kirsty will tickle your eardrums with yet more gentle, pointless wonderments.
Danone.
Nice.